If you're wondering what to cook for your family over the weekend, try out this easy and simple puff puff recipe, which is a popular West African dish that is served as appetizers during occasions. For the recipe, you need 4 cups of all-purpose flour. We have some salt, instant yeast. We can also add in active dry yeast. We have some lukewarm water, nutmeg, and sugar. The recipe is that simple. So we're going to proceed to make our delicious puff puff by adding in our dry ingredients to our bowl. Then next, you're going to add in 1 cup of sugar, half a teaspoon salt, nutmeg. Then lastly, I'm going to add in my instant yeast. Use a spatula or a whisk and whisk in the dry ingredients until fully combined. The nutmeg is going to add in a very nice nutty flavor to the puff puffs, while the salt is going to balance the sweetness. If you're using active dry yeast, add in a little bit of lukewarm water, add in the yeast and a little bit of sugar. Then you're going to wait for around 5 minutes so that the yeast can activate. Once I'm done mixing up my dry ingredients, I'm going to gradually add in lukewarm water into the bowl. If you add in hot water, it's going to kill the yeast. So make sure when you place in your little finger, your pinky finger, you can feel that the water is warm, not hot. Add in the rest. Scrape the bottom of the bowl so that all the ingredients can get fully combined. And once all the dry ingredients are fully combined and you have a batter that is looking just like this, it's not too thin and not too heavy, you're going to let the dough rest. Avoid over mixing because you're going to get puff puffs that are a little bit dry. So I'm going to pick a plastic wrap and wrap up my batter. Rest for around 30 minutes to 1 hour. And during this time, the dough is going to double up in size. So you're going to cover with your kitchen towel and place in a warm area in your kitchen. This is exactly after 30 minutes. It's quite hot, so the dough has doubled up in size very quick. So I'm going to remove the cling film. Then we're going to go to the next step, which is going to be frying our puff puff. You're going to place a pan with cooking oil over medium-high flame. Then you're going to wait for around 30 seconds to a minute until the cooking oil is ready. Place a skewer or a toothpick to check if the cooking oil is ready. Once you notice small bubbling, which are not roughly bubbling, the oil is ready. I'm going to use a spatula and knock out the air from the dough. Is it dough? Batter. Knock out the air from the batter. Then I'm going to transfer the batter into the hot cooking oil. Over here, I have around a cup of water. I'm going to dip my hands into the water. Then carefully, I'm going to scoop out the batter and transfer into the hot cooking oil. Scoop out a little amount of butter. Then you're going to carefully pinch out just like this, and then you're going to get some awesome round puff puffs. Avoid overcrowding your pan as they are cooking. When done adding in the butter into the pan, you're going to fry for around a minute on each side. You can use a skewer or a skimmer to flip your puff, but it's going to give you a little bit of hard time while flipping, but it's quite okay. The first round was a little bit dark, but the second round is perfect. As the puffs are cooking, you'll notice that they flip themselves, so you're going to wait for around 1 to 2 minutes. You can use your skimmer to flip the puffs as they're cooking, and also avoid overcrowding, because the temperature of the oil is going to drop. Then you're going to get the oil is going to seep into the puffs, and once you bite into them, they are not going to be so delicious. It's quite easy to transfer the butter into the hot cooking oil, but if you get a hard time using the palm of your hands, you can use 2 spoons, scoop of the butter and transfer into the cooking oil. The aroma in the kitchen is so good as the puffs are cooking, and they seem much similar to kaimatis, which use the same ingredients. Just look how gorgeous they're looking. Super excited. So I'm going to toss the puffs as they're cooking so that they can brown on all sides. How many times have I said puffs? If you notice your oil is getting too hot, you can reduce the flames to low and let the oil cool a little bit. So all you have to do is scoop the dough and pinch to get the round shape. Pick my skimmer at this point and toss the puffs so that they can brown on all sides. After around 2 minutes, we are getting that lovely color, and also the outside is perfectly cooking while the inside is already done cooking. So we're just adding in a little bit of more color. I absolutely love how the puffs are turning out. This is how I've served up my puffs, and as you can see, they have turned out amazing as always. I love when I make delicious food because it always gets me excited. The puffs are very soft on the inside, not overcooked, no oil, just so perfect. And let me tell you, they're a little bit sweet. The outside is crunchy and very delicious. Hope you'll be giving this recipe a try, and let me tell you, everyone is going to enjoy. So good.